I revere this office, but I love my country more. It's been the honor of my life to serve as your president. But in the defense of democracy, which is at stake, I think it's more important than any title.
President Biden took 11 minutes to lay out in prime time why he decided to give up running for a second term and let go of the power from an office he's been wanting to hold for more than 50 years.
I believe my record as president, my leadership in the world, my vision for America's future, all merited a second term. But nothing can come in the way of saving our democracy. That includes personal ambition. So I've decided the best way forward is to pass the torch to a new generation. That's the best way to unite our nation. You know, there is a time and a place for long years of experience in public life. There's also a time and a place for new voices, fresh voices, yes, younger voices. And that time and place is now.
He spent several minutes laying out his accomplishments over the last 3.5 years, but also talked about what he wants to do with the last 6 months of his term. Most of the things he's talked about before, things like lowering costs, defending the right to choose, ending gun violence, addressing climate change, completing his cancer moonshot project, bringing an end to the war in Gaza, bringing home the hostages, and Americans unjustly detained, among several other things. But for the first time publicly, he added something new to the list.
I'm going to call for Supreme Court reform because this is critical to our democracy.
President Biden did not mention former President Donald Trump, the current Republican nominee for president, by name, but he did once again throw his support behind Vice President Kamala Harris. He talked about what he says is at stake in November when Americans have to make a choice.
I made my choice. I've made my views known. I'd like to thank our great Vice President Kamala Harris. She's experienced, she's tough, she's capable. She's been an incredible partner to me and a leader for our country. Now the choice is up to you, the American people. The great thing about America is here, kings and dictators do not rule, the people do. History is in your hands. The power is in your hands. The idea of America lies in your hands.
He ended by thanking the American people.
Nowhere else on earth could a kid with a stutter, from modest beginnings in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and Claymont, Delaware, one day sit behind the resolute desk in the Oval Office as President of the United States. But here I am. That's what's so special about America. We're a nation of promise and possibilities, of dreamers and doers, of ordinary Americans doing extraordinary things. I've given my heart and my soul to our nation, like so many others. I've been blessed a million times in return with the love and support of the American people. I hope you have some idea how grateful I am.